trying to get comfy in this bloody chair. Impossible. What it is, I got a bucket seat racing chair for the simulator stuff, and it's not the comfiest of chair when you're playing other games. Right, let's go on my map, Evergreen Bank. So, if you missed part 2, we're building a skyscraper. I've had this design in my head for quite a while. We are not currently. We'll let everything load in. We're on the island at the moment. Not where the new building is though. Yeah, this is one of the newer buildings. And that's gonna be quite a tall one. It's surprising. That's gonna be good size. So hopefully, twin towers on here. Oh, it's loading in. There it is. That's our new one. So off camera, I've done some work on it, just to make it a little bit easier for us tonight. You can see I put some glass in. It's going to be all blue. First time I've ever done that. I did use orange glass on one of the other buildings. And of course I want to do the interior and that on this one. But this is the tallest tower I've ever built in Minecraft. The original tallest tower is right there. And right from the old days, this was the tallest tower. Then I built the World Trade Center, that being the tallest one. And then this is now the tallest tower by quite a margin. In fact, if we go to, yeah, so that's the height there. And yeah, there's a lot. So, I filled in all the floors today. I've left a couple out to do just for this episode. So I'm going to do that now. I think there's 2 to do. But this tower is stunning, and I've had a good response on Facebook and social media about it. I'm calling it the monster, even though we've already got a tower called that. But it really is a monster of a building. It's so tall. I do have a name for it, and I will be putting a name on soon. A tribute name, let's say. So there's no defects in the building at the moment. Everything has gone to plan. A lot of the design is based on the Central Park Tower, which has been built in New York and nearly finished, I believe. I don't know how much they got to do on it, but it's not far away from being completed, which is good. But yeah, this is a brilliant building. I'm really pleased how this one's turning out. So tonight we'll be focusing on getting a lot of the glass done. I've done a lot already, to be honest. But there's still a lot to do. So we spent a good 3 hours working on this building yesterday. This skyscraper, I keep calling it a building. It's a skyscraper, and it is a big skyscraper. Right, one of the things I've been planning to work on in this episode is this. So we got this lovely design going at the side of the building. And I decided, because where this ledge ended to the shape of the tower, as you can see it stops. We're going to keep the pattern going, but up. Right, let me just work this out. So we got 2, 3, 4s. Right. So 1, 2. Gotta get a design just perfect. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Seems a bit odd. No, it is right. missing. Gives it a nice look. We will stop it there because obviously I'm not sure that's going to work yet, doing a change over to that. What we will do is just start putting some glass in. It's going to be the hardest part, I believe. Look at that. Not bad, is it? Now I've done that, I can do this. This is basically how you do your glass windows. And that should be nice and smooth all the way down. Then we just go down with it. This is the thing that does take time. One of the things anyway. That's looking pretty good. So I'm glad I did go with the blue glass for this building. Originally I was going to go for a darker blue, but we decided not to with that one. Just because it looked too neon. I didn't like the look of it. Now obviously we got to detail a lot of the floors as well. But to start off with, I'm just going to put carpet down on the floors. Oh, too far again. Ah, that's why. Birds catching fire, that's usually a bad sign. Yeah, stay in the building. At some point I want to build a farm on here. Oh, gone too far with them. So this building does have a unique design. I'm calling it the shelf or the balcony, and you can see the building overhangs a bit. you get a true look at that in a bit. The building truly is a monster. I'll get the name sorted soon. There we go. The glass shouldn't take too long. It's got to be a little bit harder to do it on the mural that goes at the side of the building. But yeah, I did choose to do that for a reason. I'm already planning my next tower. Wow, it's not going to be really a tower, it's going to be more of an hotel, but with a unique design again. So if you did miss the last episode, when I was finishing this tower off, the floors, I decided to go 3 more up like that, just to finish the top off really, give it a unique look. I still got to build the mask as well. Like the TV aerial. Now the reason I use the glass blocks for the finish at the top is because you can't really see them when they're mixed in with the thin glass, which I've been doing over the old building, and it's good because it just finishes the building off and you don't have the gaps at the top then. For you Lost fans, I will be doing something to do with Lost on here as well, which I'm looking forward to doing. I've actually already planned the area where it's going about 4 or 5 years ago. But yeah, I'm doing a Lost part to the map, which is going to be great. I might change the location actually, because where it is not going to be suitable, I don't think. Right, let's continue this glass down. Now we're going to start with this side because Yeah, I want to get it down to there. Nope. Too far. That's him. That. There we go. Looking pretty good. Well, that's that corner done. Oh, I'm so glad I went with that blue. That's it. I'm stuck in a cloud. I can't see what I'm doing. It's great. Don't be doing that. I wasn't in the design. The design. Hopefully that cloud's staying away. Let me do a bit more of this. I couldn't see it at all through it. see if I got any of my friends online. And they probably all are. Right, I'm going to be talking to them at the same time. Oh. Right. I'll get an invite, hopefully. Unless they don't want to speak to me. Wouldn't be the first time. Dun, 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 dun. Brutal. I haven't either. Right, that's gone the plan. There we go. It's all about getting the glass down. Too far. There we go. Taking shape. The problem we have here, I don't know if you can, if I can get that just right, it should be okay. See? And just do that. That gives us a nice curve. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Buildings take shape. There's still a bird stuck inside, which I find a little bit odd. There's a bird stuck in my building now. Alright, so things get a little bit complicated. Just a little bit. Oops. It's really hard because with the blue, it's hard to see mistakes in the glass. Yeah, I don't know why that is. It doesn't do it with the other kind of glass. Oh yes, the glass really changes the look of the building, which is going to, isn't it? Because it's like a giant cover over it, over the framework. I'm not far from finishing the glass, I can tell you that. So old glass to do, but it needs doing? And this side's very visible. I'm interested to see how I'm going to get around covering the bits that are open to the elements. As normally I'd use the concrete slabs look, which I do on a lot of buildings, especially the newer ones. Some of the old towers I have planned are going to look quite nice. Especially the next one I've got to do, which might go on the island on now. But then again, I'm thinking about building it over the new part of the city. Just because there's more room over there and I can... I don't have to remove anything. Squeeze it in. See, something like this, it'd be great to have someone help me. But I've managed doing it all on my own. Like I said before, it's really hard to explain to someone what I'm going for, the design, unless they're in the same room, you know, playing on the same screen as me. It's really hard to show them what I mean. So I am better doing it on my own. Just getting there. Don't think the birds are too happy with these skyscrapers. They seem to fly into them a lot. But this is the tallest tower I will ever build. I'm never going... Oh god, what do I have wrong? I'm never going taller than this. This is as tall as they will get. I don't feel the need to go any higher than this. Because I mean this one is pretty damn tall. About a quarter more than the World Trade Center. a few birds stuck in there now. I thought something missed out. It must have been because of a bird. But no, when I was going down with the blocks just now, I felt one miss. I heard it. There's a skeleton on my roof over there. And there's a zombie. Nearing completion. At last. It's harder when doing this is not so bad. It's when you got like the blocks between the glass there, like I done on that building, and that can take a time to do. Yeah. Let's get to the top because it's time to put the antenna on. To do this will make it officially the tallest building. Well, this will be the official height of the building anyway. No, creepers up here a lot. Like wildfire. Come on, get out of the way. I'll push you off. You shall be pushed off. Da, 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 da. That is the top of the tower. That's a monster. Is it a monster? It is. Right, let's get some light up here. Right, two like that. Two like that. Goes on. Nice bit of light. Yeah. It's a long way down. There we go. I'm interested to see how high you can build. I know there's a limit. I'm curious, how far are we away from the top? That's it, wow. So that's how close we are to the top of building. That is crazy. So, how many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blocks away. Crazy. Make that 5 blocks away from the top. That's nuts. So if I've done one more floor, which a floor takes up 5 blocks. So see, you got 1, then the back wall 2, 3, 4, and then the ceiling 5. Yeah, it would have been too tall. The antenna would be shorter. Let's see what this building looks like. It makes me want to remove this building, but that's the original, and I don't want to move that one. Let's get rid of these blocks now. Let's start filling in the downstairs area. I just want to see what the ledge looks like for the balcony section. So there's the balcony section. That is a monster. Take some pictures from different angles. It's a beautiful day to take pictures of it, I'll tell you that. I can't believe it's as tall as the edge of the map. That's crazy. Oh, that's a good shot of it like that. It's almost like it overhangs the river from that angle. That is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's the tallest building by a long way, and it's not going to go any higher. Oh, so there's the back design. So the mural I wanted to do on the back, so give it a nice little finish. To be honest, that didn't take too long. Right, I'm just going to load some screenshots. So I'm really pleased with how this has turned out, this one. And I will just save it, just in case something happened and I had to do all that glass again. That's a lot of glass. That's like an achievement for me, because where I started... Oh, actually, let's go down to here. So this is where I took the picture earlier on today. You see there's a glass block in the ground. So if I stand here and look up, there it is. Yes. So there's got to be other buildings still built in this area. However, they will never be as tall as that. There's 1 or 2 I got planned for about the same height as this one here. And that one had a redesign about 2 years back, where I redesigned the ground floor. And basically redesigned it completely. Right, there's a couple of things I want to do. Number one, carpet. Mm. A wandering trader. This building is just nuts. So many levels. Literally so many levels. Oh, I'm so pleased we got the glass on. It just changes everything. I'm really pleased how this one's turned out. Now, like I said, it's not gonna be matched in tallness, because this is as tall as I'm going with the buildings. But I want to redesign the downtown area. I'm not removing any more buildings, I don't think. It's where you start squeezing them in. It blends into the sky so well. In fact, let me go over here. I'm interested to see how the mural looks from this angle. Yeah, that looks good. Make sure we got the Twin Towers in shot. That's just nuts. So I'm so pleased with that. It's this building that really sparked everything off here. Because this is when I thought, yeah, it's time to redesign, do a lot more better buildings in the downtown area. I might even rebuild all of this down here. The sign's got to stay where it is, because that sign's always been there. The docks, I still need to finish the docks. Crazy. So we do have this building to finish, this skyscraper. Which, you know, this is a monster in its own. This has got a unique design when it's finished. Yeah, that's gonna look good. That one is. I still want to build more down here, the entrance to the mall and everything. So for those of you who've never seen the mall, there it is. I forgot about this area here. This was all going to be chalets and that. That's still got to be done. I'm not going to be building on this land here. Never. This is all going to stay original. Got the prison over here. Titanic. You may just make out over there. There's Castle Island as well, which is over here. That's one of the things I've been working on. Looks more like a prison, but yeah. That's crazy, that is. And that's an interesting build, that is. It really is. See. Then we got the old town down there. Catito Bay. So there's a Catito Bay. That's it. So this is a kind of hotel area to the golf course. I still want to build another. We've got a main train station there. I want to build a couple more hotels, colourful hotels like that. This is like this was originally the new part of the city. These buildings here. And this is all going to be changed over time. There's some plans for this area. I forgot about that. I still want to build something here. I'm not too sure. Look at it. I'm just so pleased with that building right now. It's turned out so nice. It doesn't even fit in all the camera shot. I have to get closer just to fit it in. It's like when you get to the top of it, everything's faded as well because it's so high. See the tower, the top of the tower's not even coming in. There we go. It's crazy. I want to build over here more. Start putting some buildings in here. The cinema, which is here, is staying, but I am going to build a new cinema. Now, that might be over here yet, or it might end up over in the really new part of the city. That hospital, look how crazy that looks. That was a long time to build and it's still not finished. The east wing still needs to be done, but all of this is done now, this side. Beds every floor, crazy. So still a bit of more work to be done to that. There's a building to go there. There's a building to go here. Foundations were done just a couple of weeks ago on this one. And the sewer's all linked up, of course. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting building. I'm not too sure. It might be something like that. Or I might do something modern. I want to try and put some older buildings over here next to the hospital. That's why I've gone for this old concrete look on the buildings. And I really do like using this black tinted glass at the moment. It seems to work really well, especially with the hospital. It works well with the white. This will probably all be greenery here. To the bus depot, there'll be a bus station at the back here. Car park for the airport. Airport right next to a hospital. Strange, but yeah. Here, there's going to be buildings. So these are going to be called... It's a bit like Venice, where you can have the buildings under water. And you only got to be able to get to them by boat. But that's a long way. You're talking 2 years down the line. If I'm still doing this in 2 years, I should be. I don't plan on doing anything else. So there'll be buildings around here. Only small buildings, not stupid towers, like really tall. Fancy ones a bit like this one here. They're only accessible from the water. However, this one is accessible from the road as well. But no, all these down here, basically you have to go down and here you get a boat. And you take the boat around and you go to these little buildings around this area. There's our lovely bridge, our suspension bridge. That was a surprisingly long build. Train station I got finished as well. Then if we move over to here, you can see some of the newer buildings. This is the academy. Now this is a big area that's got to be built in. A couple more buildings, and it's even got to go over this side as well, and around this pond area. Yeah, this is kind of a yeah, you don't want to be playing with this area, and that's all going to be linked up to a switch. It's got to be built in the area. I'm not going to say where. That can blow up the pond. Go crazy that is. So we're going to build a massive building here eventually to go with the academy. There's going to be another building at the back here, and they will be linked up because it's a part of the academy, and the academy is basically like a college. That's the idea I'm going for. We got this building to finish. This is one of my older builds. I planned this. When did I start building this one? It's a couple of years ago now. It's an old one. And this is going to be fancy offices. I probably should have never built this train station here. I should have moved it back to down here. Because it kind of blocks the view of this building. And this is a big building. It's not finished. This is still framework to be done, floors to be done and everything. But this is a big building. I might even attempt getting this one done in the next couple of weeks. Using quartz blocks, of course. where I finished off, I was putting the staircases in. And then obviously we have the golf course. This one. It's got to be a good looking building, this is. There's a strange design going on with that. Still in my head. Got to finish train track here. So this train track takes you to the train station where you can swap trains to go to the airport. Now this track goes all the way down into the city. And takes you to this train station here. Where you can then take the train across here. Under one of my most favourite buildings I ever built. This one here. It's a funny shape you see. Just a crazy design at the time. And this track takes you all the way to the main station, which you then swap trains and take it out to, which takes you then to the city. Takes you a long way into the city, as you can see. Back this way. Another train station. It takes you around under here, and you will eventually stop at the World Trade Center. There we go. Can't see my new building. It's still loading in. That's how big it is. Look. Oh, that's crazy. I'm so pleased. I started planning this building a couple of weeks ago now. So we need to start building over here again. I have an idea for a building to go here. I don't want the cinema to go here because the cinema's got to go underground and there's not enough room to do what I want to do with the underground system here because of the sewers. So that's going to be built on the other side of the map. But there's still some buildings. One, that'll possibly be one big one there. Two here. One here. In fact, that one might even connect with that one there. This one I done not that long ago actually. This year, that building was done. I saw a building online. I was looking at pictures of buildings like I do, and this one, a design similar to this came up, and I thought, yeah, I got to build something like that. This one's got to be pretty big, not stupidly tall, probably about this height, but that's got an awkward design to it. If you look at what I've used for these blocks here, see? And it's getting the angles right. So yeah, that's got to take a while to do. And it's got a different kind of shape. It's not just a square building. We got the hospital. This is the smaller hospital. I said in the last video I'm thinking about changing the road plan here. I'm thinking about changing this here too. This is all original, but we might put some more buildings in right next to the harbour. I can't really go any farther with skyscrapers out this way because of this area. This is the villas. This is something I started building on Xbox 360, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to start putting it into this map. And their basic designs, it's like a holiday location, and I really focused a lot on this part of the map. And I still got some to finish. Look, these have been here since the beginning of the map. That's how old these are. They still got to be finished. And I got to build a couple more. They go not right out to the edge. There's the old railway line here somewhere. It might be down this way actually. Where's the old railway line? Oh, is it in this valley? Yeah. See the old railway line. It's quite an interesting one I done. Goes underneath the military base, which again is somewhat big that needs finishing. Again, this is something I could start and get done within a couple of days, because I have the idea in my head how I want to build this main building. And then we got the two hangars. Plan to build something in here. And then we got this one, which is going to be another hangar, but with a difference, slight difference. So maybe some accommodation in the top floor to it. And we got this small hangar here, and these are old. This has been here for a long time. There's a reason why we have this porch area, because the snow kept landing. It was a pain in the ass. I want to build huts at the back here. I've always left this area to do. Maybe we should focus on a military base at some point. I need to get rid of this. Again, this was built for the snow, which snow's not a problem anymore, so this can all go. Yeah, that one needs doing. So this is small old tower areas. Like, not old towers, like flats. So you got the garage underneath and that. And the reason for that is there's a bigger version of one somewhere around here. There's meant to be one going here as well. Notice the sewer. This is a fairly new bridge. No, that's new, that. I might widen this area up. So yeah. Oh, this is the... This was originally going to be a secret base. It's going to be the bus station now. I haven't done much to this, but it has a unique tower that's going here. Has access to a sewer, just to show you. There you go. Yeah, so these little flats are like these. See? Oh no, that's a smaller one again. Here you go. That's a bit longer one, but you get the idea, and that's what they look like. So I was going to do a couple of smaller ones done now. And these were fun to build. I came up with the idea a long time ago for these. I've finally gone down into the map. Ah, I forgot about this. So this is the access to the sewers, to the river. Because when I built on this location, we had a bit of a problem with... Yeah, this goes to the sewers, yes. Right. So what it was, I found the river, but the river kind of stopped here. And I thought, well, we'd have to travel some way, so I built on top of it. And this was originally a bridge. You can see here. Lava there, I don't know where there'd be lava. Just there. End up in more sewers. At the bottom of the original tallest tower. And this thing is tall, but not as tall as the latest one, which you can't even see because there's a cloud. There's this area done as well. A little bit of detail. "2019" sign over there. So let's have a quick look from the sky height. So I want to build one more tower, but I don't want to hide the front of this one here. The Tower of Happiness. So I'm thinking of getting rid of this here, building one more tower. Because this road plan was all changed a while back now. Or do I get rid of this one and build something here, but then yes, the twin towers. And these are the 3 original buildings that are not going nowhere, I think. And this is an original building as well, so I don't want this going anywhere. Anyway, let's start filling in some of the areas around this tower. It's a rather nice tree outside as well. I could put a fountain in. I do tend to put a lot of fountains in. Then what we're going to do is fill this in with concrete or hard stone, whatever you want to call it. The reason for that is there'd be carpet cover going over this anyway, so you won't see it. But the light, putting these lighting lanterns down really do help. It changes it completely. I think I've said before, but after I do a template of where the building's gonna go and build from there, like I did with this one. If you watch part 1, you'll see that. But I don't just go building, on like willy-nilly. Just think, oh, I'll build that, and start building like this, doing a wall. I do some serious work. I dig the land out, a block down, and go for now really, and put the frame in, how it's all gonna look, and that's what you saw with these couple of episodes. And like this one's not done. I gotta do the floors and that still, carpet them. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna build the next skyscraper. I got this one to finish. I want to get that one done really before I start anymore. Because for years there was a building here. It was never really started. I think it was here actually. Never really started. And yeah, I finally got around to starting it, and I wanted to do the World Trade Center, so I had to demolish it anyway. The football stadium, the car park was shortened for the World Trade Center, so I could get this new building in, which is maybe the hotel. With again its own unique design to the front of it. Have a nice look to it when all the glass is put on and everything. There's a reason that building's called the monster. It really is. That's the monster right there. I remember starting that. That took a long time to do. And see, why did I ever put that on top of that? But I still kept that floor gap, which is enough to jump in. That took a long time to build. I got pictures somewhere of building that. Starting it. What I'm probably going to do is get this all dug out, start again, up to this wall of course, but leave it as an open area. Might put a smaller building in here, but nothing too tall. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Go on, keep this. I always wanted to keep this tree here, because there used to be a bus station here. In fact, there was 2 buildings. There was a bus station and 2 buildings, a library and that. And this tree was always here, so we've kept the tree, which is good. It's always good to keep trees. The area's going to look a little bit plain. I ain't happy with that, to be honest. But like I said, I don't want to be building anything close to the front of this building because to look at the building. So I could have had, another skyscraper here, but it's going to hide the front of this building. I didn't want to do that. And then you got this hotel as well. The hotel. I forget about the hotel. That was a nice one to do. See, I'm thinking of changing some of these buildings as well. Especially this one. I don't know about the Aqualand. That's an old building. It's hard to believe how old that is. Yeah, I might change the road design and everything here. Demolish it and start again. Because these are some of the original roads. They were messed with actually to build this building. It used to go straight across here, but the building's in the way now. So they don't anymore. But I have a couple ideas ready for the next few buildings, so stay tuned for that. That building is really lit up now. Let's go right up in the sky. Oh, look at that. It's lit up perfect. As a bird crash lands. She's a monster, I give her that. Right, I will be naming this building tomorrow. I do have a name for it. I will get the ground floor done as well, I think, tomorrow. But it won't be a part 4. You'll just be working on the building. There we go. But yeah, we'll get this all done and everything. And go from there, basically. I have several ideas how to get the bottom floor done. It's just great to see that overhang. I mean, you can't really appreciate it that much, not until you're farther away, how it overhangs like that. I'll take the same picture with the other side now. Like I said, it's hard to get a picture of this side. It just, oh, if I didn't go for that blue, it would not stand out as well. And it's neoned it with the lights inside, and it just looks stunning at night. I mean, if we go a little bit of a distance away, we won't go too far away. Let's go to the roof of this building. There you go, look. It's not a bright but you see what I mean. And obviously the closer you get, it starts lighting up. Yes, I'm very happy with that building. It's turned out great. Maybe, just maybe, I might redesign this road here and look at building something here. But it's close to the hospital, and I don't want to get too close to the hospital. But stay tuned, you know. I do have some other plans. In an ideal world, that building, this one, Tower of Happiness, should have been turned 90 degrees. So the front's here, but we can't do nothing about that now. So, and this building did come first, but I think that would have looked just a little bit better. But then you ain't got this glass front, and that's why when I started designing this building, I wanted this glass front like this. So, but anyway, we got a nice area to work with. We can definitely do summer with this area, especially down here next to the hospital. I do have several ideas going around in my head now. So yeah, thank you all for watching. We finally got the tower nearly finished. It's just doing the inside now, but it's looking good, and I shall see you all soon in another video. Let's just save it. Yeah, so thank you all for watching, and bye until next time.